Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to do, let me roll my sleeves up, oh it's warm in here today. I'm going to do the grab 5 again. I did this with a 12 by 12 layout, which I imagine has gone up before this one, but who knows. I'm not sure how my mind works sometimes. So I'm going to grab the same 5 items. I'm literally going to be grabbing them out of my cart now, so there'll be rustling and hopefully no swearing or anything like that. But the first item that I'll be using as part of the grab 5, same as before, are the Mambi chips with some cool phrases in. This spread is actually about exercise, it's not really about friendship, so I'm not sure how useful these are going to be. There's a few pictures of me and my mum in there, so I'm sure I can use it for that. Then I'm going to be using enamel dots, so I'm just going to get some of those. Bear with. So I've got some little enamel stars. I'm just picking out some random ones here, and they looked like they would go in. Those ones don't. Well, those ones. My Dib Dab Dobber. How are we? 1, 2, 3. What else did I have last time? Oh yes, the ephemera selection. Just here. Right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. What was the 5th item that I grabbed? Oh yes, wooden frames. Oh good lord. I did not think this through. I forgot about the wooden frames. So there we are, there's a couple of wooden frames. These ones are slightly different to the ones I used last time. So I've got some wood frames, as I say, some Mambi chips, a selection of ephemera from past kits that I just wanted to try and use up, some enamel dots, my Dib Dab Dobber. So let's get to it. This time it's a Project Life layout, and as I say, it's related to exercise. So it's from a January or February spread from last year, because I'm still finishing up my 2016 album, unfortunately, but I'm nearly done. Although I think you've got a lot more videos to see of 2016, but I'm personally pretty much there. Okay, so I'm gonna speed you up, show you the stuff. Hope you enjoy the video. If you do, thumbs up it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, see you soon. Bye!
Back. So, sorry, I'm being exceptionally weird today. Oh no. It's okay, I just had a minor computer failure. So, I started off by selecting some music. I don't know why I didn't cut that out, but I didn't. So, I scrapbook, listening to some sweet tunes this day. Here I'm just cutting my pictures up. I love this layout. Whenever I do Project Life, I either use this one, which is Design F, or I use the 4x4 ones, where you get sort of, is it 9? 3, 6, 9. I use the ones with 4x4 squares anyway. So this layout I'm doing is exercise related. So I have, or at the beginning of the year I was going to the gym a lot, and I have absolutely fallen off the wagon. But I lost a lot of weight. I haven't put any on, which is good, but I haven't lost any more. Not that I was particularly wanting to, but here I'm using my Dobber to do this sort of background card. I decided that I wanted to use some really bright colours because I'd got the some of the pictures had like bright pink leggings in them and the bright green from the smoothie. So I'm just using some Tim Holtz Distress inks, which includes picked raspberry, marmalade, and a yellow that I can't remember the name of, and then a Paper Mania green ink. I'm using one of the Tim Holtz collection stencils. I love these stencils, they're so good. And I just used a bit of washi tape to stick it down. And this one's a kind of messy polka dot. I love how that comes out. I love the rainbow effect. It looks so cool. And it's so easy to do with just a few colours. So here I'm using another stencil. I don't know what brand this is, and I didn't bother to write things down after my epic writing down failure last time, but I'll put it in the description box below. But they do loads of different stencils, and I got these off, maybe I got them from like Crafty Charlie or somewhere like that. But again, I'm just using the same colours that I used before, and I just dab it on. So it's really, really easy to do. It's kind of fun. I love how the colours come out. It just looks so pretty. You could do gradients of the same colour. So you could do sort of ranges of pink going the whole way across. That would look really cute. Yeah, or have it really dark at both edges and fading into the middle. The possibilities are endless. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun with these. Bit of yellow, and then some green again. When I record this, I don't zoom in on my cards. And I was reading some things on like Scrapaholics Anonymous where people were talking about, liking it when people zoom in. I mean, how clear is this? If you leave a comment and let me know if you think it would be better if I did zoom in a bit, and I'll try and remember to do that. It's because I seem to switch around between all the cards and never really stick to one. So, yeah, end up doing more of an overview. Here I'm just adding a little bit of gold, like shimmery mist stuff to the top, just to add a little bit more interest to it. To be honest, I didn't really need it, but... And here I'm using some thickers to just spell out keep fit. And I love this layout by the end. It's such fun. And doing the sort of grab 5 thing is really, really good because you're restricted, so you don't have to make as many choices. So everything seems to come together a lot more easily. I was using these Mambi chip things, which I absolutely love, and I think I'm going to get some more of them. With some different phrases on. These ones are the like friendship ones. It didn't really fit with the theme of this, but I did manage to make it work because it did have some generic things like arrows in, and big bits and bobs like that. So I wanted to add some journaling to kind of give an overview of this because the pictures come from a range of different dates. I scrapbook in Project Life by event. I don't scrapbook by week. I live alone currently, so like day to day, it can be quite boring to be honest. So there's nothing I really want to document. So instead, I just do by event or theme. So this one was a kind of themed spread which showed loads of pictures that I'd taken on Instagram for from like January to June, all related to keeping fit. So I've got a picture of a bracelet at the top there, which says "Be the Change" or something like that, which I got from Accessorize, and I just wore it all of the time, and I thought it was really fitting for the kind of topic of the layout. So if you want to change what you're like, you need some kind of positive message. So I've got a picture of my Fitbit when I'd done 10,000 steps, which I did almost every day. I need to get back to doing that. I do close to 10,000 most days, but if I walk into work, I do easily 10,000, more than that really. So here I'm just adding some journaling with these label stickers. I love label stickers, and I've got a haul video coming up, and I did get a load more label stickers, and they were so cool. So a few different sized ones from like Poundland and Wilko's. So yeah, a lot better. So here I decided to cut the hand out. I do this occasionally. I didn't like the background and it was too plain, and I wanted to add some more pink to draw it because I like the kind of triangle of pink that's going on. So there's pink obviously in this card that I'm now making, and then there's pink in my leggings at the bottom, and then there's pink the other side that says "The Best," which is the back of another Project Life card from the previous spread. So I love how that looks, and I add some journaling around that in a little while. The having fun arrow comes from the ephemera pot, which I have just loads of mixed ephemera in, and adding another label here to talk about the 10,000 steps and how I managed to do that almost every day. So I was wearing my Fitbit on Friday and I got to 10,000, like 500 steps. So I ended up just running down and taking I had two bins of rubbish to take down. I live on the 3rd floor, and ended up running down and then coming back up the stairs and going back down again just so I could get it into the 10,000 steps. So yeah, it makes you, they're quite good actually. They make you kind of be a little bit more conscious about what you're doing. Whereas I probably would have just tried to fit as much rubbish into a giant IKEA bag and then take it down in one go and probably hurt my back. This time, no, I was a sensible adult. I don't know how you say it. So here, this is my absolute favourite stamp. It says word of the day, and I got it from Blade Rubber Blade. I don't remember what it's called, but it's near the British Museum, and I love that stamp so much. It cost £9, but I have most definitely got so much use out of it. And it says word of the day, and I just wrote exercise in. But I kind of turned that stamp into an embellishment a lot of the time. I stamp them out on lots of different coloured pieces of paper or leftover bits of card, so that I can easily just stick them onto any layout, and just love it so much. If you can ever get hold of one, you will get so much use out of it, trust me. Oh, there's a pigeon attacking my window. I've called it Patrice. I don't know, and then it turns out it's not a pigeon, it's a dove, so that was a little bit embarrassing. But I think Patrice still works, because I'm going to keep it as its name. Wow, tangent. So here I'm adding a little bit of journaling around the side of my hands, which just says, be inspired by the words, and something like that. Read them every day, or remind yourself every day, or something. Then, I decorated my water bottle with washi tape, which I was pretty proud of. People at the gym probably thought I was a complete nutter, but that's what crafty people do. They use washi tape all of the time. And then I found a sticker to use, which says shameless selfie. So I was kind of doing a bit of a pose, I was mildly embarrassed. But to be honest, I needed that one in there to counterbalance the one there of me coming out of the gym looking like absolute death. I accidentally did 24. I don't know if anyone's done, I think it's 24. I didn't have my glasses on, and I wasn't wearing my contact lenses, and I thought I'd gone into the room where you do Zumba, and then this man came in, and he was like really tall, and I was thinking, this is crazy, I've never seen a man do Zumba, and the music was really loud. And then it turned out to be this thing called 24, where you have to do 24 exercises for 24 seconds, and it's literally like boot camp, and it was the most horrendous experience of my entire life. And I came out, and I thought, oh my god, I'm going to be sick. Oh, it was horrible. Yeah, I mean, a slightly amusing story, but horrible nonetheless. So I think I'm done here, and I get to 4 and realise I have not included the wooden frames. I've failed. So the grab 5 so far, I've grabbed 4. So now I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So I peel off this little heart sticker, which I actually really love, and really annoyingly, it has ripped the pink. So this turns into quite a job to resolve. So I stick it down using this ATG gun, which I'm definitely getting the hang of now. We're becoming closer to friends. Stick that down, add these little enamel dots, because that was one of the requirements for the grab 5. And I'm going to add a little label. I try a few different ones, and I end up with that one there, which says right now. And I just trim the edges so that it fits in that gap. And then I think I'm done. I love the colours. It's so vibrant and bright. And it draws on lots of the colours in the layout, because before none of the colours were really matching, and I was thinking, oh gosh, what am I going to do with this? But here's a little zoom in of it. I'm going a little bit too fast here, but you can kind of see there, and I'm done. So I'm just showing you I've got all 5 finally. Woo! And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!